lot of you weightlifters out there or strength guys to try to do a one-legged pistol like this. That takes a lot of leg strength, but you know what, it takes you more of leg flexibility, specifically hip flexibility. And in YogaBrawn, in our hip routine, we have a certain pose called the pigeon pose that really tries to open up that hip. Now, why do you want to open up that hip? Well, it's extremely important in poses such as squatting down in the weight room like this. When you're down in this position here, you want this loose so you don't have a lot of tension. It's easier for you to get a better range of motion on your squat and also press up. Similarly, when you're doing a one-legged pistol, for instance, and you're all the way down in this position, ass to the grass, you need your hips nice and loose so you don't have a lot of tension down there. It's way easier to balance, and you'll find if you have looser hips, you'll be able to produce the move much more effectively, as well as add weight to your squat. So what I quickly want to do here is run through the pigeon pose, which is in our hips routine in YogaBrawn. Extremely effective and useful for anyone who wants to get in the weight room and use yoga and flexibility to improve the results. So it starts in a downward dog position like this. You're going to lift the right leg, swing it through, down into a lunge position like this. The back leg's down in the lunge, the front leg is turned out with the foot facing this way. Notice here, this is a right hip stretch. You're actually going to be feeling your right hip right around here. So what happens is you kind of lean forward and breathe into the right side of that hip. Breathe, 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 breathe. And really feel a stretch right in there. And that should open you up perfectly if you want to do anything like pistols, one-legged squats, bodyweight squats, or trying to max your weight in the weight room. And for the other side, it's very basic. Once again, downward dog, up in the air, pigeon pose. Once again, turned out that way. You can turn it out more if you're more flexible with your arm, and then fall over the hip, fall over the hip, fall over the hip. And so you should feel the stretch right in here. And so that's one of our flexibility tips for how to be a better weightlifter. Stay tuned, there'll be more to come from YogaBrawn. Thanks a lot.